It's October 2nd. The air temperature is 48 degrees. The water temperature is 62 degrees. And we are still going to roll without hip waders today. So let's see what we can find. Alright, first find of the day. He's got that little white dot in the center of the screen is some type of a button. Go ahead and grab that. Let's have a look at it. You sinking? Okay, we'll try to determine what that's made of on the cleanup. Yeah. Okay, he got one in the shallow water. Go ahead. Let's see what it looks like. Another green and white. If people are looking for these are the ones they pass up because they look like the little white pebbles that have algae on them. So that's another one for his column. Alright, he just found a shotgun shell. Not a solid brass one like the one from the other day, but, you know, shotgun shell nonetheless. Alright, he got half a marble. That could be the tiebreaker today.
Well, two more.
Well, he just found his first embossed cork top. It's a bromo seltzer, and it's probably a cobalt blue once we scrub all that river crud off of it. Very nice. Alright, one in about an inch here. Another blue and white. Just popped another straight-sided Coke, my second of all time. This one has a couple dings like the last one, but it doesn't have that real big crack that was on the inside, so it may be in a little bit better condition. So we're getting there, and there's going to be one in here somewhere that doesn't have any marks on it. All right. Okay, got another Golden Age applied color label. This label is in, looks like perfect condition above the one that was found on the last trip. Okay, he found another corktop medicine, unembossed, but nonetheless a older medicine bottle. That would have been a very interesting piece, this plate that looks like a leaf. Go ahead and flip it over. I don't know if you're right back sludge off of there, see if we could see anything. No, it's unidentifiable, but it's missing a big section, but that would have been nice. Meanwhile, there's something here that's different on the bottom. Looks like a pen. We'll go check it out, and if it's anything good, we'll show you. Alright, what I thought was a pen, indeed, was an entire fishing pole with a reel here. I don't know if that's still good, or what kind this is. But that is a fishing pole. All right. Well, for sure, he got the best bottle of the day so far. It's a New Grape, very ornate looking. I'm guessing maybe the 1920s at least. And if you look at the bottom, it says the the city Akron, Ohio, or Akron O. There's not a chip on it that could be witnessed. We'll have to see exactly when these were made and report back with the cleanup. That's good work. It's turning out to be a pretty good day. What he got here is a 1958 Coca-Cola pattern D bottle. No chips. It looks very clean, very collectible. All right, so I got what looks like a Pat D Coke here. It's probably blown to pieces. And my son just found something very obscure. We're gonna go under and get both of these items. All right, he's on the sodas today. We got it says try it embossed on it. And this is, I'm guessing again, over 100 years old. And it's from, where did we say this was from? Kenmore, Ohio. I never even heard of Kenmore, Ohio. But you know what? The more unknown the place, usually that could add value. So another job well done. Right, he found a, does it say, it was a Hot Wheels police car, and I remember that from my youth. So this is probably from the early 80s, I would guess. Either that or maybe the late 70s. And we got a whole slew of glass bottles and glass items right in this area. So we're going to keep working it. Just found a scooter. Here's another scooter. A lot of scooters in the river today. All right, I thought I wasn't going to get one of these, but it's one like my boy found, a Try It, probably from the 20s, and it is intact and no chips. We'll look at, see where this was made on the cleanup, most likely Akron. Like it has a lot of nicks or anything. Another one of our little friends. He was in a little brass tube. We will set him free. It's an intact clay pot. I just found a portable cassette player. Look at that. Auto reverse. Very cool.
Hey, Dad.
Wrong. Dark side facing down. I just got a really nice one pre-1900. Ray-Ban. You have it? Yeah. So, Adventure Archaeology is another YouTuber I follow. He always finds the Chero Cola. Here is a soda water, and on this side it says Chero Cola, and this is from Orlando, Florida, and it is in perfect condition. What I'm doing here is I'm scraping the bedrock, scraping the rocks away from the bedrock. I found like a little religious medal and then that token that you saw. And as I'm scraping the bedrock here, right at the edge, this popped out. So, amazing find. Today is an awesome day. of milk. Here's a big guy beverage. Found a few of these, a couple videos. People's Bottling Company, Akron O. Again, scraping the bedrock looking for rings and stuff, and popped out this Northampton Milk Company from Cuyahoga Falls. It was all the way under there, and you could see it's nice and clean. All right, that looks like a ketchup. Let's just confirm it. Okay, ketchup. All right, that looks like an old medicine. Oh yeah, that is a cork top medicine. Very good. And that, I don't know what that looks like, but we're gonna check it out. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's some kind of condiment jar or pickles or whatever was in here. All right, a few things here. Let's see here, that's a rock. This is a bottle. That is a milk. Ooh. That's another milk container services. Standard generic milk bottle. What the crap is this? I just found a cork, an old cork. Look at that, Larson Milk Company slug plate. Well, I would have recorded the recovery of this, but my underwater camera is underneath milk bottles in my cargo pocket. But here it go, another marble. A Montgomery Ward's credit card. Here is an old Aqua Hemming Gray insulator. This is well over 100 years old, and I don't see any chips or anything like that. That'll clean up just fine. All right, we got a little cork top medicine here, something blue over there in front of the tire. Yeah. Got a recessed panel. Okay. Let's see, where's the seam go? Sorry, the seam goes nowhere. This might be a pre-1900 bottle, if I'm guessing. Cork top medicine. Mine's perfect. Silver, probably. I think this is silver. It's a tonsilline with a giraffe. Once again, all the pouches are full. I would have went under to show you this, but I'm not able to. But there goes another marble. It's probably going to be a week or so before we have a cleanup and then a video release for this one. We got everything good. Cork tops, 100-year-old sodas, 100-year-old milks, whiskey flasks, insulators, you name it, we got it in here. And we're going to have to find out if we could ascertain which tape cassette was in this portable tape player. A lot to do, so we'll see you on the cleanup. Oh yeah, two of these 1960s Marks machine guns, so we'll see if we can clean that up as well. Okay, where do you even begin with this? It'll have to be quick on each item because there's so much stuff. Toy Marks machine guns from the 1960s. There were two of these, one of them missing a barrel. A pickle jar from the early 1900s. A stainless steel spoon. A lead fishing weight. A aqua medicine that says liquid veneer, and it's a nice old one, about 1900. A recessed panel medicine that is from approximately the late 1800s. Another cork top medicine, 1900, around or abouts. I didn't clean this one. It had a safety hazard here with that little chip, but I did save it. It's a tonsilline. It says tonsilline, and on the other side for sore throat. Interesting. I want to find one of these whole. Another one I found was melted in a fire, so got to find one. A metal coupon token, and this says 1 cake Palmolive soap free when you buy 1 cake. Good for. And then it has a bunch of stuff on the back. That was on the Bedrock when I was scraping the bedrock, all the gravel away. All the heavy stuff ends up there like this fishing weight. Let's see. another recessed panel. This is a Hand Medco from Philadelphia. And I always seem to find these old flashlights. This one's filled with water, so I just have it just to show you. This glasses, I thought it was junk sunglasses, but it actually says Xyloware, and this is eyeglasses from the 1950s. Milk Container Services, half pint. Another Milk Container Services, half pint. Another half pint. This one's a little bit taller, but a little more narrow. Another one here. A Donald Duck, and I usually don't save the ACL bottles if they're, have, a lot of wear on the label, but in this instance it has little embossed Donald Duck heads. I still haven't looked in to see what year that's from. Here's a nice old soda around 1910 or earlier. It says Alpha, Akron, Ohio, and then I guess Alpha Bottling Works, and it has the little stars. A lot of nice details on that. A 1915 Atlas Strong Shoulder Mason jar. Very large. That would be good for putting marbles in or something. This ceramic type insulator, electric related. Not sure how old that is. Let's see, the marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for me. Okay, this little trinket bead. A Hemingway beehive style insulator. Has a little bit of a crack on the inside, but otherwise it's whole. Got the nice old bubbles in there. My second ever straight-sided Coke. It's I know it's beat, but until I find a pristine example, I'm going to keep these ones. The other one had a nice, or not a nice, but a big crack all the way through the center. Another milk. What is this? A 1 pint. Here's another 1 pint. Milk Container Services, MCS. Always says that on the bottom. A big guy. I keep finding these, and in a video that's going to be coming out, I find a couple more. These are from 1924. Akron, Ohio. They got a lot of nice waviness and detail in them. And this actually, okay, it has P, and the P would be for People's Bottling Company, as indicated on the bottom. A full quart Milk Container Services. Found a lot of these. A full quart, and this came out really clean. This says the Lawson Milk Company, Akron, Ohio. 1 quart liquid. That is an L for, I'm guessing, Larson. That is a really good example. Slug plated, I'm guessing 1920s, give or take a few years. And then we have the Perfection Dairy. That is a, what is this? 1 pint. 1 pint Perfection Dairy. Then we have a nice old aqua beer. And this is the Akron Brewing Company, Akron O. And it says ABC for Akron Brewing Company on there. And I searched here, I didn't see the letters, but from other examples that I have, this is probably around 1900. So that's that. And then another really clean pint was this Northampton Milk Co. CCS O. I know I could look that code up, I just hadn't, but I'm guessing this is from the 20s as well with the slug plating. 1 pint. Look how shiny and clean that is. It is an absolute perfect example. And speaking of perfect examples, I keep finding these, and every time I find them, they're a little bit better, and I think this is the pinnacle of greatness for this applied color label, or ACL, Golden Age Beverages. It is absolutely perfect with the label, and even the fine print on the back, blended by Golden Age Beverages, Youngstown, Ohio. And it's a little bit of embossing on the bottom. Very nice ACL. And we find a lot of these whiskey flasks on the channel. I usually don't take as much care in cleaning them up because there are so many. That's right around 1910. Another pickle, condiment, or olives, whatever was in there. What am I missing in this group? Oh yeah, right here. A very nice aqua. Try it. My boy found one first, and it's a clear glass, but I got the aqua glass right here. and it says Kenmore, Ohio. And what's really nice about this, I don't know if you could see that, it says patent June 2nd, 1925. So you got the date that this particular pattern was in use. A lot of detail on this bottle. It says try it, and it says trademark under try it. So that's pretty cool. And then I mentioned Adventure Archaeology always finds these Chero Colas up north. I don't believe this to be a very common bottle. It says on the bottom, patent June 3rd, 1924. So that's an oldie too. And it's, what do you got? Soda water, minimum content, I think, fluid ounces, six fluid ounces. And on the bottom, Chero Cola Bottling Company. And then you have Orlando, Florida. So this came a long way to come all the way up here, especially back then. Nice details on this. Nice aqua color. It's absolutely perfect. Not a scratch on it. Not a chip on it. They normally don't come out that perfect. And other things that I found before we get into my boys, this little coffee cup, this knife that I didn't clean, a pot for planting, an A-track, which I can't determine what that is, a VCR tape, a portable, and I did not see a cassette tape in here, it's just loaded with sand, but a portable tape player, this little porcelain thing here. I don't know if this had like plumbing come through it for like a shower, or if it was part of a light fixture, or what that was. The pliers, they shined up like new. They must have just been lost not too long ago. And they are, what's that say? Rapala? Something to that effect. And they work perfect. A fishing reel, I honestly didn't look at this that much. It says Zebco, made in Korea. That one's finished. This kind of looks like the same style of fishing pole, or reel rather, and we had the whole rod. So I think that pretty much sums up everything that I found on this little brass door here. And here's the inner workings, the charging handle and a trigger to the Marks machine guns that came out when I rinsed them. So that was a pretty awesome day for me. Oh, I also found this, I didn't clean it, but really ornate metal with these floral patterns. I don't know what this is. If like glasses rested in these circles here, or if these had like beakers. Was this part of some kind of a coffee machine back then? But it has all kinds of detail on it. I thought it was silver because of the patina, but it is not silver. I tried to polish a little section. So that's everything for me. So for the boy, a lead fishing weight, a Montgomery Ward's credit card, probably from the 80s by the look of it, and Montgomery Ward's went out of business, a doorknob, a little squishy globe, a key, a fishing worm, a shotgun shell. I do like, even though it's like clouded from tumbling in the river, I do like this cork top here. It has a pretty neat design on it. He found his first embossed cork top, this little cobalt blue Bromo Seltzer, Emerson Drug Company, Baltimore, Maryland. And these are fairly common, but he did find that, and that's his first embossed cork. The little Matchbox car, or excuse me, Hot Wheels car, that I know I had this when I was a kid. I think I still have it in a box somewhere. We don't know what this is. We don't know what this is. It's interesting. If you know, leave a comment. He found one of these ceramic insulators as well. Not sure of the age. 3 marbles for him. 3.5 actually. A recessed panel corktop med. A some kind of fruit jar, I would suppose. A very Art Deco design on it. My apologies, I didn't clean his wine bottle, but I don't know how old this is. I really haven't even looked at it. It was a lot of work to get all the other stuff scrubbed up. This is his first, vintage Coke bottle, and this is a pattern D. Registered trademark. Now, registered trademark in the U.S. Patent Office. Now, what it is they have dates on them, and his appears to be in 1958 right here. It's very clean. It says Akron, Ohio on the bottom. So that's a nice example of an Akron Coke, which in my next video, I found some Coke bottles, a pretty good variety of them, and I can't wait to show you. We'll save this for last because that's, I think, one of the best things. There's his clear glass. Try it. Okay, and again, 1920, what was it, 1925 marked on this. No cracks or chips in that. And here is the showstopper of soda bottles. This is a new grape, and it says a flavor you can't forget. Trademark registered. Minimum content 6 ounces. On the bottom, bottle patent March 9th, 1920. That is amazing. And it has some like codes right here. I don't know if you could see them. And on the bottom, Akron, Ohio. This is amazing. I like the just the design of this, and the work that went into the embossing is incredible. So I think that might have been one of the finds of the day, along with the Chero Cola right there, and all these nice perfect milks and the ACL that come out really nice. Just an overall variety of everything. I did go back to this spot, and I did find a lot of other things. And in my next video, we'll be covering that. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next time.